Over time, I have collected these 5 PAB boxes. These are all filled with different parts from different times I visited the LEGO store, and basically what I'll do is anytime I happen to be there, I will just check the wall and see if there's anything that looks appealing to me that I think I would reasonably be able to use, and if so, I'll probably fill a box with some of those parts. These are from different trips to the store, so they're gonna have different things in them, and honestly, I don't even fully remember what I put in these, so I'm gonna open them up, and then I also wanted to go ahead and check and compare it with the value of the parts online to see what the actual value is with these boxes that I got from the wall, and if it's actually worth it doing it this way versus just ordering the parts online. So let's just go ahead and open these up. So this box is filled only with these bushes, so this should be pretty easy to count up since they're pretty big to see how many I was able to fit in here and see if I got my values worth just out of this box. Some of these other boxes might be a little bit more difficult because they are filled with multiple different things. But this one also looks fairly simple. I think it's just 2 parts in here, these white leaves, and then all these 1x1 blue tiles. You can see sometimes they have to really put tons of pieces of tape on just to make sure stuff isn't falling out, but honestly, this one I think was kind of overkill. I don't think it needed 5 pieces of tape. This one is just these leaves, so that's gonna be fun to count. And this one looks like it has quite a variety of different parts. And then last one, it looks the same from the top, but I'm pretty sure there's other stuff underneath all of these headlight bricks. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of sort these out, count them up, and then see what the value is here. All right, I'm stopping already because I literally just did the first box, which was just these bushes. There were 47 of these bushes. They go for 87 cents each on lego.com. So that is bringing the total of just this one box to over double. It's $40.89 worth of value that I got from this one box that cost me $18 at the store. So that is over double. So that's crazy value, very cool. I'm just gonna keep going with these other boxes. Here's just a bit of a better overview of some of the parts that were included. And of course the bushes too, I forgot to put them here in this clip, but yeah, all these transparent blue pieces, lots of those snot bricks, just lots of foliage and good stuff. All right, it is all counted, and it took a lot longer than I would have liked to do to count all these parts piece by piece. It's probably a lot easier if I had a counting scale, but for now I just did it by hand. And the numbers are pretty crazy. The 5 boxes would have cost around $90 without tax or any of that. And the total value of the online price for like what you could have gotten the exact same number of pieces for on lego.com would have been closer to $380. So we just quadrupled the amount of value that we could have gotten out of this. But the craziest thing was just this box of only these leaf pieces, these olive green leaves. This would cost you to get the same amount, $95 online. And we got this for $18. So some parts are definitely a lot more valuable than some others. And it's definitely worth it to stack pieces like bricks, bigger things that make sense to stack. Small stuff, it doesn't really make sense to stack because you're gonna be able to honestly probably fit more in of like pieces like this if they're not stacked than if they were. So just pick your strategy and be wise with kind of how you're thinking about that. But it was pretty interesting just to see just how much more value you can get out of these boxes from the in-store walls than just getting the parts online. So I hope that was interesting. I hope you learned something. Now I can finally start cleaning up some of these boxes in my studio and get them out of the way. But that's gonna do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Here's another one. Until the next time, and I'll see you then.